So guys, this was my rig of today. A 2900 milliamp battery on top, 6S, a GoPro Hero8 in the front with battery, and I was using a GPS module and a longer antenna because I was going for a range, and I activated GPS rescue. I show you this DVR of the new iFlight BOB57 DVR in cooperation with Alice Van Jason. Check out his YouTube channel. He's a video maker, filmmaker, and BOB57 stands for best of both 5 and 7 inch. It's this 6-inch gap filler. I'm personally a fan of 6-inch because you get more flight time than with a 5-inch, with a little bit less responsiveness. If you want to do some flippy floppy freestyle, it works. It's not as efficient as a 7-inch, of course, but 7-inch props tend to have a little more vibration, so you might get some issues, for example stabilizing the GoPro 8, which has not that good gyro data and is a little bit sensitive when you use real steady. That's why I was using my Hero 8 today, because I wanted to find out if I can stabilize it afterwards, and I could. It worked without any issues, no hiccups at all. And what I want to show you today is my flight time of 10 minutes. I was using 2600 milliamps. I had a little bit more, but I never drained my batteries until they're completely empty. I was going out 2.5 kilometers and had cruising speeds between 70 and 80 kilometers per hour. My signal usually, because I've been flying here before already, my signal usually drops right where you can see the jet skis. I will go there in a second. But the main goal of today's DVR, why I'm not showing you the GoPro footage, I want to show you the DVR to see how smooth it flies with my latest 4.3.0 sync tune. We are still in testing phase to check if everything works perfectly for small, big batteries, and with GoPro, without GoPro. That preset will then be uploaded to GitHub as for all our other BNFs, and then be of course the factory default. I'm now searching for jitters or wobbles in the footage, and same for you. You can focus on my DVR that there's absolutely no jitters or any wobbles or weird oscillations. That was what I was trying to tune out for windy and not windy conditions, and not really depending on your weight if you fly small or big battery, because it works for both obviously. I was choosing the heavier battery today because I wanted to go a little bit further and wanted to find out what flight time I get. As I said before, I got around 10 minutes. I was using that battery and flying that quad before already, and in average I had between 10 and 12 minute flights, depending how fast you go, how far you go. I mean, if it's more windy, for example, the battery drains more than in less windy conditions. So sometimes in this area it's really windy, and to get back I have to, raise my throttle to fight the wind, but no issues whatsoever. As I mentioned at the beginning, I set up my GPS rescue. If there's any failsafe, then it will hopefully save me. I'm flying with a Crossfire. Set up the 50 Hz preset for Betaflight feed forward. Don't use the dynamic RF mode because it's switching between lower package rates and higher package rates, which does not really work with the Betaflight code that well. It's not a Betaflight problem, but package rates should be stable for maximum performance. That's why I switched my Crossfire to 50 Hz and also used the 50 Hz preset in Betaflight to get all that smoothing and cutoff set up perfectly, so there's not any issues with my set point or my C command input, and I could raise my FF or feed forward by a lot for fast responsive moves if I want to do rolls or flips. But here Again, in that video I focus more on smooth flying, on the DVR output, to show you guys what's going on flying. I hope you enjoyed that video. I will now let you watch it. And yes, this was a very scary point here because I knew I was using a longer antenna for long range, so I didn't know how low I have to go to the water, but I managed to get through, and I will just cruise around a little bit more on the beach. And hope you like it. See you next time.